But Seconda and Rosemarie have their hands up, so we will let them talk. So go ahead, Seconda.
I just want to implement on what you were saying with getting out, exploring your options. Another thing came to my spirit is you guys got to stop talking yourself out of doing things, you know, because COVID's not going anywhere. It's here. It's just like the flu and everything else. You got to learn how to adapt. And of course, like you said, be smart about everything, but stop talking yourself out of your blessings. And also, another thing, some of us get stuck in dating within our own so-called culture. Step outside the box because the person that God has for you may not be the same skin complexion as yours. So for me, I'm taking a solo trip out of the country. These are good ways to learn how to love yourself, step outside the box, enjoy life. So just know that I'm going to Cancun at the end of this month.
Thanks for the invitation. Dang.
No, it's solo. It's solo.
I hear you.
I'm not went down there with her.
No, it's solo. This is for my 49th birthday. So I'm going solo. I'm going to enjoy me. And if Rico Suave wants to give me a massage, here's the oil, baby.
All right, though, be careful.
I'm staying on my resort.
Sex trading you.
Oh, no, not with these child.
No, well, everybody already, like you say, they think you're 30. So, they might steal you away.
I'll give an example of, because some people will say, Cancun, oh, that must be costly. No.
Cancun is a cheap trip.
Yeah. Very. A lot of people don't realize I'm staying in an all-inclusive resort, flight included, under 800 for 4 days.
I went by myself as well.
So a lot of times people don't understand. It's the planning. All you have to do, write the vision. Habakkuk 2:2. I live by it. Write the vision, make it plain. And for those that read it, will read it and run and not faint. So the whole thing is just write out your vision. No different than you're writing out a college plan or a school plan or your everyday routine for work. So that's all it is. And then another thing for next week, meetup, I challenge everybody to meet up in a different spot, whether it's out on your deck, whether it's when you get on the meetup, go somewhere else, have breakfast somewhere else and do the meetup that way, do the Zoom that way, get out of your comfort zone. And like Jay said, recruiting people. See, the two couples that he brought along, that he met along because he was lost, you never know who they know. So, and they were wonderful people, had such a great time. And then there's people who joined us that's never on this meetup, but they wanted to be a part of it. Wonderful people. It's just teamwork. So that's, stop talking yourself out of your blessings. And like God says, you have not because you ask not. And then when it comes, you go, God, thanks, but no thanks. Stop talking yourself out of your blessings.
Yeah, that's 100%. And like today, just to give you an example, there's 2 events happening today in Atlanta for all the Atlanta people. There is the Grilled Cheese Festival. Well, there's a lot of events, but I actually found 2 of them that I'm interested in because I like food. So there is a food and wine festival going on, and there is the Grilled Cheese Festival going on here in Atlanta. And don't we have some? What else? It's a concert today, right?
Yeah, it is the concert
old
with
school.
Frankie Beverly Mays, the old school concert.
So you got the old school. So for especially for the older, people, Frankie Beverly and Mays, that's generally going to pull out, 40s, 50s, probably 60s crowd. That is a great, place to go. Get out, do it. Don't be afraid. Like I say, put your mask on, do whatever you have to do. But it's just something. Journey, Awesome Sean said Journey's playing in Detroit. And during the Sad Summer Festival, so somebody else was from Detroit. And so that's the kind of thing that you guys need to think about. You want to get out. Like I say, I'm going to the Grilled Cheese Festival because it's the same thing. I got to get out of this apartment. I got to get out. If I want to meet women, like I said, they're not going to pop up, at my door. They might. I don't know. They might be in my apartment. I don't know. But the only way I'm
You
going
can
to
order
find
them.
is to get out. So you got to, Minister Sean is over there laughing at me, but you got to, you know, get out and do stuff. So come on, Rosemary.
Okay, just two quick things. I really appreciate what you said, Shakonda, about the cultural differences and stuff. I mean, I'm Italian from Canada, living in Texas. I don't know if you can get much of a more of a mix than that, but it's all about learning about other people and appreciating different cultures, and it's just an expansion, in my opinion, when you do go out of your, you know, your comfort zone as far as culture or race, which I hate that word, but anyway. So I agree with you on that one. I had a question for Jay regarding our energy numbers. Do you recommend that we post our numbers, whether it's on a dating app, and explain what numbers they are, of course, or on, yeah, I guess on dating apps, just so that we connect with the same type of person right off the bat? Do you
Well,
think
see,
that's
the thing about it's not so much you're trying to connect with the right person per se. It's more about you trying to figure out what you want. Like Enneagram is relatively new, but if you're out and about, you're going to see, once you're on the dating apps, especially, you will probably see a lot of people's numbers because I see people's numbers all the time. You'll see more people that do Myers-Briggs. You know, so people do put that stuff out there because what they're trying to do is help, you know, help other people kind of know. Like a lot of people put Zodiac. Zodiac is just the same type of thing. I'm not big into Zodiac. You know, I'm not trying to diss other people that love Zodiac, but I find Enneagram to be a lot more accurate. So, but you will find people that put that. They say, well, I'm a Scorpio, or I'm looking for this and this and this. And I've seen people say, I will not date an Aries, a Leo, a this, a Cancer. I mean, they will put it right there. I am not dating these people. I actually think that's a little limited in your mindset when you think like that. But it's more about what you're looking for. And like I said, once you really kind of understand the numbers, you'll see it in people's profile. You can almost look at somebody's profile and kind of figure them out a little bit. Like I say, 7 energy people, they generally doing those travel pictures, they pushing that out. For me, I run into a lot of power women. They're like, you know, doing their pictures like this in their power suit. That's generally 3 energy, you know, 3 energy women or 1 energy women. A lot of those generally are those types of energies. So I can kind of tell because I understand the mindset behind, you know, each one of these things. So you can kind of start to see into somebody's account and kind of figure them out a little bit. And that'll help you to, as you guide through. But remember, the main thing that we study Enneagram for is first, you need to know what you need. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's about your starting point. And it's not that you cannot date a person in another Enneagram set. That's very, very important for everybody to know. You can date anybody. You can marry anybody. The thing is, does that person have what you're looking for? And is their energy something that works for you? Does it make sense? So like for me, I've learned that there are certain energies I don't do as well with. But because I'm just not as comfortable, I don't have as many friends that are like that. But I can pretty much get along with almost anybody, you know, because once I understand what they need, I can give them what they need. And that's the key. Every Enneagram needs something. So like when I'm hanging out with Sean Williams, I'm gonna pick on him a little bit, you know, because he's a 1. He's a 1-5-7. And he can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's his number set. So me and Sean vibe on the 1 and the 5. I have to follow his rules, or we have to talk about the rules because he has rules. And he's very mature about how he engages with me with those rules. And then his 5 energy is all about knowledge. So me and Sean basically can vibe on those two. Now the 7 energy, remember, that's like Secunda. That is that adventurous energy. I don't have that. So I respect his adventurous energy. I respect Secunda's adventurous energy, but that's not necessarily my energy. So can I date a woman with 7 energy? Yes, I've actually dated 2 women that have had 7 energy, but I respected it. So when they're trying to get me to get up and dance in front of the TV, and they're saying, "Hey, let's go down here to this club and let's party," I know that's what I'm signing up for because that is who they are. So I can't disrespect them for that. But if I'm saying, you know what, I don't want that in my life, then I can say, well, I want to focus in on these numbers over here and try to find more of that energy and look for the clues in somebody's personality to lean me towards that energy versus leaning towards another energy. Sean Williams, you have something you want to say? We can't hear you right now.
You're on mute, Sean.
Yeah, I did, but I forgot. Lori distracted me with that free ticket because I like free. So I just went and got my ticket to a museum down here in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Where at?
Well, put it in the chat.
You put
Yeah,
it in here.
It's in
Mine,
the chat.
Sean. Look at mine.
Well, the museum is good for 2, but you're not going to be in town. So you're going to be off doing your own adventure.
When?
It's next week, Saturday.
Yeah, I'll be there. So don't play this game with me.
Okay, so we're going to the Emory Museum.
On what day? Because you know what day? Saturday or Sunday or
Saturday. It's only for Saturday.
in the daytime?
In the daytime, correct.
All right, it's a date. You're paying.
All right.
Since you like to pay.
Yeah, I'm paying. I got you. My treat.
But I mean that's good. See, putting that ticket out there, and like I said, if y'all want to meet up, do it officially, you can. Also remember, one of the things that we encourage you to do is use the chat. Talk to people in the chat because there could be somebody that is in your area that you might want to get up with, that you can do stuff with. And then you can get out to some of these places like Minister Sean, my boy Minister Sean. I'm picking on him because, you know, he does a lot of the conversations, but he's down in Savannah. So we need to find him somebody in Savannah to kick it with. I need to get down to Savannah so I can kick it with him. But, you know, but that's the whole thing, you know, you find somebody for him in Savannah. Davita is in Baltimore. We had 2 people today on here in Detroit. We have a lot of people that pop up from Texas. My boy Frazier was calling in from the UK. So we literally have people all over the world. So if you talk more and you go into the chat and then you meet up with people that even if you're not in Atlanta, you guys can get together and you can go out as a group so you won't be by yourself.
I'm
Now,
going
like
out
I said,
to recruit.
yeah,
You
so
heard me.
Davita's recruiting.
Let me tell you something. So Jay has been getting on me because he's like, you know, we need to have our cell for Baltimore. But I'm a 129. I'm that person who's happy being in the house. If there is an event, every now and again I will go to it, but I'm not really good at. I'm not like Secunda, who's just like want to organize the event and she's gonna be the first one there. I might go. I'm more like a homebody. So on Meetup, I've joined a few different groups. And so what I've done for me, I'm like, okay, I'm actually going to go to an adult game night at the end of the month. We have an art. I like art though. There's an art museum here. It's a really quirky art museum. And sometimes they have adult only events. It's called the Doodle Hatch. And you can find, I mean, it's like unicorns and paper mache. And sometimes they have adult game night there. And so I'm going there and I'm going to be a mouthpiece about Christian Singles Connect, which is out of my comfort zone, but I'm going. So we can have activities, you know, for Christian Singles Connect up here.
Jay, send her some cards.
Yeah.
We
Would you
That's-
say Lori Tucker is up here?
No, Tucker's
No, I
in-
was saying for me, Tucker is out there. I said I love being up north. I couldn't imagine myself leaving Sandy Springs. I just love it here.
Oh yeah, I
This-
visited. That's where I was when I came in February, and it is nice.
I love being. This is where I've lived since I moved here in 2015. It's
Mhm.
perfect for me.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm actually about to add Christian Singles Connect to my social media stuff from some contact information I'm gathering from my family.
Sean, Minister Sean,
Yes, ma'am.
when we're done, I need to get in touch with you.
Okay. I am free until 2 until 3, then I'm free the rest of the day.
Okay.
Savannah Jazz Festival is coming up the end of this month.
Oh, I have to watch it from Cancun.
Mhm.
I mean, shoot,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
something I might be able to do, because like I said, I want to get down there before the end of the year. Really want to get to Savannah. I love Savannah. If you guys have never been to Savannah, it is one of the prettiest cities, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's what I want to talk to Sean about. I mean, Jay, I'll just talk to you also. So.
Oh, okay.
So one of the things I wanted to say about your topic today too is what someone said before on a different topic. As we're going through dating, you have to make sure that with what we're doing, we are being led by the Spirit of God, because He will sometimes just show you the individual at first glance. Now you don't need to mess with them. Some people, they wear they're crazy. Or some people, you may have to get to know them to see what's under the surface. And as I said in my last topic, you don't know through that process the evangelistic work you end up doing by them having that encounter and interaction with you.
That's true.
That is true.
I was tossing up lots of good websites and stuff like that. But yeah, Minister Sean does a lot of our teachings. To Sean Simpson, for all the new people, she also does a lot. Davida helps out in a lot of different ways. Sean Williams. There's also Sean B, who's not on here today. Sakanda. So a lot of us, do work. If you are interested in doing something for us, you do not have to be in Atlanta. We're always looking for people to help out, whether it is, doing presentations or, coming up with events. And we are looking to do satellite sites. We just want to have at least 3 people in your area that are committed to, coming to the meetings, to learning about, what, we kind of are believing to help, people to get it. Because we do think you need a little bit of lessons to kind of make sure that you're making good decisions when you go out here. And it's up to you if you feel like you need it or not. But, because we do try to do things that's about helping, you find your person, but it's also a lot of things that we do about self-reflection and about understanding, your person and what you can do in that. But at this point, we've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm not kicking anybody out because people that's been around CSC for a long period of time know that we can be on this thing for 4 or 5 hours just talking and chatting. And